Well, today hairstylist Pete Burkill is going to talk about the challenges of thin hair and how to make it appear to have more volume. And I'd like to welcome our lovely models today as well. Candice from Kirsty Bunny Management and Nicola. Thank you, ladies, for coming on. I have thin hair as well, Pete, so I am going to be taking a lot of notes. But you've basically got a whole lot of tips, haven't you, today?
Yeah, quite a lot of tips of how to live with it, really. I mean, fine hair, on average, you say 15% of women have fine hair, but I find that there's way more, whether it's just thin or whether you've got fine textured hair, but lots of it.
Yes.
Fine hair, at its best, is really soft, it's really shiny, and you can do quite a lot with it. But at its worst, it's limp, flyaway, and quite flat.
Yes.
So it's quite important to create texture with your actual haircut. So you can see on Candice's hair, she's got like quite a long layer to her hair. So a long layer is really good at adding texture, but have it in balance. So if your hair's your length, Sarah, you can see you've got long layers just on the bottom.
Yes.
Candice's hair, the long layer's just right at the bottom too. So keep it in balance with the actual length of your hair.
Because one problem I have with the layers is sometimes my hair gets see-through.
Yeah.
So how do you make sure you don't layer it too much?
Well, that comes down to texturizing. Maybe always do a blunt cut on fine hair. So generally speaking, the shorter and the more blunt the hair is, the more hair you look like you have.
So only if you've got longer hair you should layer it, is that what you're saying?
No. So you still blunt cut that, but keep it in balance. So keep your layers in balance with the length of your hair. So maybe your layers are just a little bit too short, or they've just been texturized a bit, or it could just be that that's your hair, so maybe a blunt cut would work better for you.
All right.
But speak to your hairdressers. Consultation is always a really good thing. So another tip is be really easy on your products. You don't want to overload your hair. You want to use a really light volume spray or a tiny bit of a smoothing cream, whatever you do. But on Nicola's hair, so easy on the products. So just literally a fine mist, section by section is all you need. And this is just a really easy tip to add volume from the root and lots of texture in the hair. So I'll just get Nicola to stand. And if you just... So tip your head upside down, it's so easy.
She's a good sport. Good on you, Nicola.
And just a little bit of heat and just work that through the hair. And when this is completely dry...
Yes.
You get lots of volume and texture. You can stand up for a sec.
I've always wanted to do that, Nicola. Just like once I got off a motorbike.
And it gets lots of texture. And then you'd finish that off with a polish cream. They say like a smoothing cream, but I like a polish cream because it's not oil-based. It's not going to weigh the hair down and make it greasy and mean you've got to wash it the day after.
That's what I find with those. Are they called shine products?
Yeah, a lot of them can just really sit on the top and on the cuticle of the hair, so that can really pull it down, and we want to avoid that. We want hair that moves and that's flirty and that's gorgeous.
All right.
So if you've got curlier hair, diffuser.
And it's fine.
And it's fine and curly. Try like a curl enhancer, because that just activates the curl and eliminates frizz. So I'll just get you to tip your head upside down again, please, Nicola. So exactly the same, but you just diffuse the hair and move it around.
Oh, you can actually literally physically put it right on the hair. Right
on the hair, because the diffuser stops a lot of the airflow and the heat coming out. So just right upside down, move it all around, and you'll get a really gorgeous end result. And it's so easy.
All right, well, we're going
Nicola.
to leave it there, and we're going to come back very soon with more styling tips for thin hair. That's after this from Robert. Well, I'm back with hairstylist Pete Burkill and Candice and Nicola, and we're going to continue our tips for thickening up fine hair or thin hair.
Exactly.
So what's next on the list?
So I've got a secret weapon, which are these, and they are fabric softening anti-static tumble drying pads.
Oh, I've heard of those.
And yeah, you just put them in and they stop the static in your clothes. But often when I've worked on shoots and shows and we've really dressed and worked with the hair too much, it can get really static. So what you do, which this is a big problem for people with fine hair, they blow away the hair and they just feel sabotaged because it's all like this. So all you do, invest in some of these, keep them in your handbag, and you literally just smooth it over the hair, like we did on you 5 minutes ago, and it works, doesn't it?
It does.
And you just smooth it over, and it just eliminates the static.
Can you do it on that side just so I can see it? So, no, you leave it there just.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
And you just smooth it over, and it really just makes a big difference.
All right, that's really good.
So again, when you're using a hairdryer, try and use a low temperature. If you zap the hair with a really high heat, and it might take less to dry, but you're actually getting more dry, broken hairs, which is what the flyaways are. So try using a low setting and just take your time with it.
Be a bit patient.
Be a bit patient, and it will come right. So shampoos and conditioners. You shampoo, if you're going to look for something out there, you want to look for something that's got mint or lavender, because they will soften the hair, give it a great shine, and they're really light on your hair. You don't want anything to weigh it down. And with the conditioner, a lot of women with fine hair stay clear of conditioner because it's like, oh, the conditioner weighs my hair down. But you can't get a style to last if it's not got any moisture in it, and that is where a lot of the problems come. So like I said earlier, you want the soft, shiny, lovely looking, fine hair.
But with the conditioner, should you just put it on the ends?
Mid-length to ends, you never want to put it on your root.
Put it on the scalp?
On the scalp, no, you never. Mid-length to ends, just work it through and rinse it off. And then just for finishing touches, every woman's got kind of a makeup brush like this. What you want to do is just a little bit of hairspray just on the makeup brush.
Okay.
And then you just go through, or you can even do it with serum, and you just go through.
That's amazing.
And it just gets rid of them really annoying, drier, broken, flyaway hairs. But you're not going to weigh the hair down with a really heavy hairspray by really overloading it. You're going to get the hold, you're going to get the flyaways under control, but you're also
overloading it, which you would do.
You're going to retain the volume, yeah. A heavy hairspray is one of the things that people think they need to really invest in to get the volume, but actually it weighs it down and has adverse effects. So,
interesting.
So yeah, you want to try and keep away from that if possible.
There you go. Well, thank you so much, Pete. Thank you so much, ladies, for coming in today. Wonderful stuff.
Cheers.
And hopefully people got some really good tips there.